Hello and welcome to Your Choice, Your Way, Roots and Routines Year 6 to Year 7 School Transition Series special feature episode. In this episode we will be interviewing two young people who share their experience of school transitioning. Let's get to it. So first off, can you introduce yourself for us?
I am Annie.
So Annie, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, what you like to do in your spare time, your hobbies, interests?
I like to dance, sing, look after like little children, go to brownies, like design fashion. I like to listen to Taylor Swift.
You like to listen to Taylor Swift?
I'm a very big Swiftie.
You're a very big Swiftie. Is there anyone else you listen to? Any other type of music, or is it just Taylor Swift?
Well, mostly just Taylor Swift, but sometimes Sabrina Carpenter.
Do you dance to Taylor Swift?
Yes.
You dance to Taylor Swift as well. And then what about your the fashion design, is that CloudRoom?
Yeah, and sometimes I used to have this like thing where you cut out the design and then stick it on the person, and I really like that. That's
really cool. You've got rabbits as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you look after those?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about your routine that you do in the morning and the one that you're sort of going to take when you go to secondary school as well?
Well, I normally wake up, brush my hair, eat breakfast, shower, get dressed, brush my teeth, make my bed, pack my lunchbox, pack my school bag, put on my shoes, put my coat on and leave for school. Perfect.
And does this help you?
Yeah.
So what do you do when you've done each part of the routine?
I move it from to do to done.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I don't get to like here because I walk out the door then.
Yeah.
So it's like everything's on that side except for these.
Those ones.
But then I just put them at the end of the day.
Okay, perfect. And how do you plan how long things take? I see you've got the timer.
Yeah,
can you tell us how do you use that in the morning?
Well, when I'm getting ready, when I'm getting dressed, I set it for how long. And then when I'm walking out the door, I wait for the timer, and then when I hear it, then I know that it's time to go. Okay,
perfect. Is there a certain amount of time you set it to, or does it change?
Well, normally it's like an hour, so I twist it all the way around, and then it makes like a noise at the end, but it didn't make it.
And do you think you're gonna follow the same routine when you go to secondary school?
Yes.
Are you gonna add anything? Are you gonna get rid of anything, or it's gonna stay the same?
I might shower first before breakfast and brush my hair.
Yeah. I mean, you just need to. So you'll just switch that on there,
Yeah.
and then work from there. That sounds great. Can you tell us a bit about any changes that you have at school currently that maybe make things a little bit easier for you?
Well, I go out for movement breaks. I have my loops. I go to the CloudRoom every month.
Oh, what's the CloudRoom?
It's like a room for people with disabilities and so they can regulate.
Okay, nice. That sounds cool. Is it like light? Is it dark?
It's very like blue and white and very calming colours.
That's cool. And then your movement breaks, is there anything you like to specifically do? Do you just like to stretch your legs, or do you like to...
I like to play double with one of the teachers.
I love double. Are you good at double?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you sort of have in any lessons or things that people do to help you as well?
Sometimes I move from places to places where teachers are, so then I can get more support in lessons.
Okay, nice. And then is there any of that you want to take when you go to secondary school? Is there things that you want to be different, new things, same things?
kind of want like to keep everything that I have at primary school the same with me, so it's all the same.
Yeah.
And it's not really a different change.
Is there anything new you've heard about, or anything that you think could work better when you're at secondary school that might help you?
Well, the teachers that I might go to, they said that they have this pen that you like put under the words and then have an earpiece, and then it reads it out to you.
That's really cool. Are you excited to use that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's really cool. Yeah. So you mentioned that you like to use your loops. Can you tell us what they are and how they help you?
They're like mini phones.
Like earplugs,
yeah,
kind of.
Earplugs, and then you twist it and you focus on the person that's like talking, and it blocks out all the noise, and you can like cover it so nobody knows that you're wearing them.
Yeah. And does it help you concentrate?
Yes.
Do you think it's made a difference?
Yes.
Yeah. And can you show us what they look like?
They're like these.
I like that. I've not seen those ones.
And then you put them in your ears and then twist them back, and then they fit in.
Oh, that's so cool.
That.
Oh, amazing. And it changes how things sound a little bit, and it helps it makes it a bit easier. And you've got it's a nice colour.
Yeah.
Is that your favourite colour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that colour. So how do you feel about moving up to secondary school?
I feel excited, a bit nervous, anxious, happy, and kind of sad to leave primary school.
Are you excited because it's a new experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you're specifically nervous about, or?
Probably just finding my way, or like making new friends, or getting to know the teachers.
Yeah, do you have any friends coming with you from primary school?
A lot.
That's good.
Everybody wants to go to the school that I'm going to.
That's good then, yeah. That's really good. So do you have any advice for people moving up to secondary school like you are, or any opinions, any thoughts, anything like that?
Well, you shouldn't really worry because everybody's there to support you, and even if you get a bit anxious on the first day, there's loads of people there and they'll help you.
Yeah, and do you think your friends are going to be helpful for you for secondary school?
And they understand me, so. And the other day when like I was getting anxious, I was like, oh, and then she was like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah, so you find it a bit better going to secondary school because you know that your friends know what to expect and that they can help you and those types of things.
Yeah.
So what's your name and what's your interests and hobbies? Tell us a bit about yourself.
My name's Rayne and I like doing gymnastics and playing out and doing my skincare.
How do you feel about moving up to secondary school? Are you excited? Have you got anything that's maybe playing on your mind you're a bit worried about?
I think it's going to be fine, but I think I'm going to get a lot of detentions.
Why is that? Why do you think you're going to get a lot of detentions?
Because when my brother was at high school, it's like strict, he said.
So what's school like for you now? Is there anything you'd like to share? What is your day-to-day life in terms of school? What do you get up to? Anything exciting?
Well, most of the time in class we get to draw, or when we first come on we get to come on the Chromebooks, and then at 2 o'clock I get taken out to do the drawing and all that. But in class sometimes we get to work in partners and go on a meal where you can like do online drawing. So that's kind of what we do day to day, apart from all the work.
Apart from all the work. Do you like drawing?
Yeah.
Does it help you a lot as well?
Yeah, I always draw like the same picture.
Oh, what's the picture that you draw?
A rainbow.
A rainbow. You like drawing a rainbow?
Yeah.
Have you got rainbows in your room, on the wall?
Sometimes I put my pictures up.
Yeah.
And I have like yarn, but it's like colourful yarn, and then I hang it up on my door.
Is there anything that might help you at school? Do you have any sensory toys? Is there anything that help you with your needs?
I don't think fidget toys help me, but I think movement breaks help me more.
What do you mean by that? Expand on that.
Sometimes this lady takes me out, and sometimes we go into like the gym and like kick a ball around, or sometimes I get to bring this other kid with me, and he does it with me because he's allowed movement breaks too. Or sometimes I hand the books out. I'm allowed to go into the library and colour and draw, or sometimes I help out with the Year 4 class because I like helping out with younger kids, and most of the time I'm allowed to go in the gym and kick a football around, but that's only if there's nobody in the gym.
Yeah. Do you feel like it helps you a lot having those movement breaks? Do you let off a bit of steam? Do you feel better after you've done them?
Yeah, because in class I have like a lot of energy, but then when I do that, I think it like calms me down and ready to go back into the classroom.
Brilliant. So talk to us a bit about your friends at school.
Most of my friends are kind of shy, but a little handful of them have like energy like me. And there's this one girl, but she's really quiet in class, so I didn't think we'd get along. But when it's just me and her and maybe a little bit more people, she's got energy like me, but she just doesn't show it in class. And I've been friends with her for a couple of weeks, and she started getting like less and less shy, and she's been like more confident in class, so she's not as shy anymore.
So do you feel like you've had a positive effect on maybe her getting a bit more confident? Have you helped in any way with that?
I think, yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any advice for young people transitioning from Year 6 to Year 7?
I think have a routine, so like you know what you're doing day to day and you don't have to worry about it. Like in my new school there's like a class timetable, and it helps because sometimes I used to worry about what we're doing next if it's like a lesson that I don't like, but now I have a visual timetable, I know what we're doing, and I don't have to, it doesn't bother my day because I already know what we're going to do.
So what tips or advice would you offer to young people moving up into secondary school? Is there anything you'd like to tell them, maybe what helped you or what's going to help you when you move up?
Maybe just ask for little breaks, or if you're feeling like scared you can go to a teacher who you like or is a safeguarding teacher.
So that brings us to the end of this episode, and a special thank you to the young people who took part in sharing their own journey to secondary school. Don't forget to check out the other episodes, and bye for now.